Welcome to another episode of Hitman 2016. I am Brandon Carey, and today we will not be doing an elusive target. We will instead be having a very cheery holiday celebration. It's Christmas in January, and for that reason we will be doing the Holiday Hoarders bonus mission that was released in December, mid-December, in celebration of Christmas and the World Cancer Research Fund. You'll notice the briefing here isn't a Diana monologue like it usually is. It is just a bunch of text. So we are basically going to murder the two thieves from Home Alone. Kind of a weird setup. Now, if you're just playing this like a regular Hitman mission, as I am in this video, it's a little disappointing because it's incredibly easy to kill these two and to do it in Silent Assassin. But, and I don't have footage of me performing this. The cool thing about this mission is that there are a ton of challenges that you can undergo. And if you complete the whole suite of challenges, and they can be pretty tricky to do them. But if you complete the whole suite of challenges, you will be awarded with the Santa 47 suit, which will let you start off a mission as Santa Claus. You'll also notice that in celebration of the holidays, the Paris map has been redecorated for the holiday season. But aside from some of the superficial trappings, it's still the same map. But, there is a twist. You might have seen that sparkle and heard the, ho ho ho. That means that Santa Claus, yes, the actual Santa Claus, has changed locations. And throughout the level there are these gifts that have items that you can use in the assassination attempt. But those are more like goodies. They're not really necessary or even really that helpful in being target. It's just kind of there to kind of celebrate the Christmas time and the season of giving and killing. You know, the thing about Hitmas is that it's become very commercialized in recent years. You just find that so many people celebrate the materialistic side of paid murder. They don't really see the sport of it, or they don't really appreciate the importance of Hitmas. Because there are some people out there that they need to get whacked. Especially if they come from Home Alone. And you'll see, I changed to this location because he starts right here. It's really easy to just kill him and hide the body in the very conveniently displayed bin behind him. And so that's one target down, basically right off the bat. Again, I didn't realize at the time that I recorded this that I was playing this mission, I guess, finger quotes, wrong to get the most enjoyment out of it. But, you know, hindsight is 2020.
Oh, I'd love a glass of Chianti.
What can you do? There's a lot to like. This is actually a surprisingly robust holiday mission. Because even ignoring the two targets, there is the Santa outfit, which if you do if you knock out Santa Claus, you can dress up as him in this mission, and he also carries with him a holiday-themed fire poker and fire axe.
Yeah, what's a decent tip, man? 10, 15?
There's a lot here that you will miss if you just do the raw assassination as you were about to see. Because this, in terms of just a basic contract, is extraordinarily simple. There's not a whole lot to it. These jokers just kind of run throughout the level. So if you find them in a place where the guards don't see them, you can just take them out. Boom, you're done. I've been thinking a lot about how I play Hitman and how I play it for you guys. And the reason I say that is because when I play stealth games, I have a problem, and I'm not the only person. A lot of people have this problem. It's kind of inherent to the genre, where once something bad happens, it's really tempting to just either let yourself die or just restart from a previous save and try again. And if you're going for a silent assassin, as I often do in these videos, that's the best course of action, because once you're caught, you've already lost the chance of getting that rating. But Hitman is so much more than chasing after a score. This game, and I talked about this way back when I did the original Paris episodes, this game does so much to make failure not something that you have to be afraid of. Because there are so many different ways that the game and the AI in this game is built to handle. There's so many different permutations that the AI can be in. There's so many different states in this game that even if you screw something up once, you don't have to repeat your save and try again. You can very easily, well, not easily, but it's very, very doable to improvise, to find something that you can do to salvage a bad situation. And if you look at some of the best, the most entertaining videos of this game, and I sadly do not consider my videos to be among those, even though I am proud of what I've accomplished here. But some of the best videos aren't perfect runs. They aren't people who flawlessly execute and get Silent Assassin. They are players who fuck something up in the middle of the run, and they work around that. And it doesn't always pan out, but it's always interesting to watch. And that's something that, barring elusive targets, which really discourage that kind of risk-taking, and I talked about this in my post for the first Angel of Death episode, that I want to eventually, I guess either when the new season comes around or when another bonus mission comes out, I want to at least start trying to work my way towards. And I tried this a little bit with the Marrakesh and the Sapienza bonus episodes. Didn't quite go as far with it as I want to, but you can see that I'm trying to steer myself toward in that direction. It's not an easy habit to break, since that's something I've developed over years of gaming. But I want this to be I want to obviously entertain you guys. I want to be critical. That's my number one goal. Is to analyze this game in a critical sense. But my number two goal is obviously to entertain. I want to be more than just another guy analyzing Hitman. Because that's not... I guess it's not easy to do, but it's not terribly difficult.
Both targets are down. Great work.
And you'll notice that that target had a couple of items on his person. The way this mission works, and I probably should explain this at the beginning of the mission, is that both targets have 6 items in the level that they are programmed by their routine to steal.
You look like you've done something you should, am I right?
And
Don't move!
they will go through that routine and they will steal all the items out there. And eventually, at the end of that, they will come in and check their loot and say, oh yeah, I got all this stuff, I'm so good, I'm so fucking good at stealing. But you are allowed, if you want to head them off, to steal the items before they get there, and kind of beat them to the punch and use those items as in the assassination. And there are challenges for that. There are challenges for keeping them both alive and stealing all 12 items before they get there. And then when they are dejected and at their failure, killing them with an accident. And those are some of the challenges you need to do to get the Santa 47 outfit. And you'll notice that I restarted the mission, and the reason I did that is because I realized that if I hadn't been detected at the very last second, I would have gotten Silent Assassin. So I just kind of wanted to prove to myself that I could do that. So that's why I decided to just, give it a second try, because I have already had the save. It's already almost there. Just kill this guy, be done with it. Voila, Silent Assassin. Gotten kind of rambly in this episode, but I think since this episode is so simple that there isn't a whole lot to it, this is a good episode to start thinking about how I want to do Let's Plays for not just Hitman, but for any sort of game I play going forward. Because even outside Hitman, in a lot of games, the perfect run is rarely ever the most interesting run to watch or even to play. A lot of fun in games comes from the act of screwing up and learning in the moment how to salvage a bad situation or how to improve so when you do it next time you're not screwing up as much. It's much more about the journey than it is about the destination. Where the perfect run is the destination, but the journey is so much more valid than that. And so much more interesting than that. And I want to start moving towards that direction as we continue both this Hitman LP, as it will move to Season 2 eventually, and as we go on to other games. So thank you for listening to me. I hope you enjoyed this little kind of rant-ish. And I will see you next time when we go back to Elusive Targets with the Guru.